Every culture in the world believes in a direct relationship between actions and their consequent reactions. There are, of course, cultural variations to this. In India, we believe in birth, death, and rebirth. And every time we are reborn on this earth, it contributes to the spiritual evolution of our soul. Many times, good things and bad things happen to us, and we are not able to explain why this is happening. People call it luck. But we in Indian philosophy say it is your karma acting from a past birth. Once, when I was a child, I was walking with my mother in the market, and I saw a little boy of about my age begging on the street. I was deeply moved by this, and I asked my mother, "Mama, why is he begging? Why is he not like me?" And my mother said, "This poor boy must have done something terrible last life. He has bad karma, poor thing." And to my innocent mind, all that meant was, let me not do bad things. I don't want bad karma. And ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what karma teaches us. A verse from the Bhagavad Gita comes to my mind. Karmanyevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Ma karma phalaheturbur ma te sangotsva akarmani. Which basically means do your duty without thinking of the result, and let the resultant fruit not be your attachment to your duty. But does karma mean that all the people I treated badly had it coming? They deserved it? They had bad karma? No, ladies and gentlemen. The Bhagavad Gita clearly states that you are responsible for your own actions. This universe on the physical state is constantly trying to achieve a state of equilibrium. A hot mug of coffee will constantly dissipate heat into the surroundings and become room temperature. I'm standing here in equilibrium because the weight or the force that I'm applying on the earth is being countered by a force of exactly the same magnitude but in the opposite direction. So Newton's third law of motion, every action has an equal and opposite reaction, is the principal explanation to the equilibrium that the physical world is constantly trying to achieve. On the metaphysical plane, karma is the analogous to Newton's third law. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. In fact, the Bhagavad Gita says that the action and its reaction are one and the same thing, only the present and the future tense versions of them. As you invest now in the present, so shall be your returns in the future. Unlike in physics, where the action and reaction is almost instantaneous, karma takes time to mature into its fruit. So it may actually take one or more lifetimes for karma to claim its justice for an action done in the past. An action causes a reaction, and that reaction is the action to the next reaction. So an action is never in isolation. There is always a chain of actions and reactions before and after. So even something as small as throwing away a bag of chips can actually affect the society and people and this world at large. In this Bharatanatyam dance production, Newton's law of karma, I have visualized man being born amidst his past karmas and how these karmas influence his future, his actions, his thoughts, his fate. I have visualized action and reaction as two different colors, and I have used the visual imagery of Newton's third law of motion to explore man's journey through this mystery of karma. Ladies and gentlemen, Maya presents Newton's law of karma. At least tell me what you are punishing me for. I know not what I did last life. Oh karma, are you really teaching me a lesson? O Karma, the creator of equality and equilibrium in the universe, when I do wrong, you punish me. But what if I am the victim of somebody else's wrongdoing? Then will you now recreate a scene where now I am the wrongdoer? Because only that is fair, isn't it? Oh Karma, am I just a little pawn in your larger game of universal justice? Oh Karma, you are no external force. You are my own conscience. You are my happiness when I do good, and you are my guilt when I do bad. And the world and my actions in it are nothing else but a mirror of my inner self, my thoughts, my feelings. Oh Karma, you are within me. And until the day that I do only good, and until the day that I do my duty, without thinking of the consequences, and until the day that I do no bad, I will be bound by the guilt of my bad actions. I will be bound by my actions that this guilt manifests itself in. I will be bound. By you, O Karma.